Good morning. It's October 25th, 2011. It's a Tuesday morning at 6:50 a.m. and we're starting off first in the tropical Atlantic because we have Hurricane Rihanna. Rihanna is rapidly developing and it is a Category 2 hurricane as of 5 a.m., but I would not be surprised if Rihanna becomes a Category 3 hurricane by this afternoon or evening. I expect the hurricane to continue to move towards the Yucatan Peninsula and then recurve towards western Cuba and possibly the Florida Keys. This hurricane is not a threat for the northern mid-Atlantic, but it is something to keep an eye on, especially if you have any property down in southern Florida. I think this will become a threat as possibly a weakening hurricane or tropical storm for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And the reason why is because this hurricane will eventually be picked up by a trough that I'll show in just a moment that will pick up this hurricane and force it through southern Florida and into the western Atlantic. But as far as this morning, Rihanna is rapidly intensifying and should reach major hurricane status in the next 24 hours. I would not be surprised in the next 12 hours it does so. Back to our neck of the woods. Here we are in the northern mid-Atlantic. You can see temperatures throughout the region range anywhere from the upper 30s to the mid 40s, a few upper 40s along the immediate coast of Connecticut down through the New York City metropolitan area. But basically temperatures are averaging near normal for this time of year as far as lows. We have clear skies with high pressure under control. You see high pressure is in place. It's in the Ohio River Valley, and this high pressure system will continue to move east as our warm front that's starting to develop right here starts to make its way towards the northern mid-Atlantic. But for today, excellent weather conditions can be expected. Here we have the infrared satellite picture. You can see the northern edge of our hurricane right here. Now, let's put this all together. We have high pressure here. It's going to move east. This low pressure system is going to organize and intensify over the next 24 hours, driving this warm front that is currently over the plains of the Mississippi River Valley to move northeast towards the northern mid-Atlantic by tomorrow morning. This warm front will produce scattered showers for tomorrow, although not incredibly heavy, but still some scattered showers. This low pressure system, or the combination of these low pressure systems that will converge into one low pressure system, will move through the Ohio River Valley tonight and through southern Pennsylvania and New Jersey on Wednesday night into Thursday, producing periods of rainfall and yes, even some higher elevation snowfall over northeastern Pennsylvania and northwestern New Jersey. No accumulation is expected with this low pressure system, but the first mention of rain-snow mix for the higher interior can be expected by tomorrow evening. And because of this low pressure system intensifying, it's going to increase the southwesterly shear for our hurricane that's going to start to turn it more towards the north and northeast, moving towards western Cuba. So you can see how everything's starting to come together. But this low pressure system will not be the one that will pick up Rihanna, not yet at least. Let's take a look at the model guidance. I'm using the European model guidance for this morning. It's performing the best as of right now. And as we can see, moving into this evening, high pressure starts to give way. Tomorrow, our low pressure system is in the Ohio River Valley. Our warm front is situated right over the region, producing scattered showers. You can see the moisture at the mid-levels here, both the 700 millibars and 850 millibars, supporting the threat for scattered showers. But notice because of this, you have the dry air here at 700 millibars, that would suggest that this isn't a widespread heavy rainfall, at least not through Wednesday evening. However, by tomorrow evening, our low pressure system, by Thursday evening, our low pressure system is off the New Jersey coast. We have some strong isotropic lifting, very strong thermal gradient, producing the threat for moderate to heavy rain on Thursday afternoon and evening for the entire northern mid-Atlantic. And again, notice the temperatures over the interior, over northeastern Pennsylvania. Let's zoom in on that here. Okay, pretty cool zooming feature, right? Okay, so we can see zooming in here that temperatures are below freezing at 850 millibars for northeastern Pennsylvania, parts of the Hudson River Valley, and extreme northern and northwestern New Jersey. Now, this does not produce heavy snowfall or major accumulated snowfall, but don't be surprised to see some snow mixed in with the rain at times in these locations. Let's zoom right back out here, and moving forward, we have high pressure in place for Friday, tranquil conditions, but you see our next storm is already starting to develop as energy dives down through the Mississippi River Valley and starts to intensify over the Tennessee River Valley. So our low pressure system starts to develop over the southeast. We have high pressure in place to the north. Gee, this looks like a winter pattern I've been talking about. Unusual. Okay, so moving forward into Saturday evening, you can see our storm is setting up off the New Jersey coast. Here we are right here. And this low pressure system will intensify, and that's going to produce heavy rainfall along the coast. This is your typical nor'easter here that is setting up. But one very interesting note here. Notice the 540 millibar thickness here is setting up along the New Jersey coast. Now that's making a lot of people think that, oh wow, there's going to be snow over the interior. Above 1,000 feet, I do think there is a potential for snowfall, but I am not convinced at this time of accumulating snowfall or how much accumulating snowfall. There's a lot of questions to be answered here. Most importantly, the boundary layer dynamics. In other words, how warm is the ground? It doesn't matter what the air temperature is if you can't have snow actually accumulating or sticking on the ground because the ground is too warm. And remember, it is late October, not late November. If this was late November, I'd be a lot more aggressive with the idea of a significant accumulating snowfall for the interior. But for right now, I think the best thing to do is to hold off and to see exactly how this storm develops and to see what type of air mass is behind this low pressure system as well. But clearly there will be a threat for very heavy rainfall on Saturday for the entire northern mid-Atlantic, all of New Jersey. And as you move into northwestern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, and the Hudson River Valley for locations above 1,000 feet, keep an eye on this storm for the potential for some accumulating snowfall. Again, don't run out and go nuts here. This is not a written in stone situation as far as the threat for accumulating snowfall, but it is something to keep an eye on as we move on through the week. And then for the second half of the weekend, high pressure is in control, but more trouble is lurking, as you can see. So we're developing a very active pattern heading into early November. And for those of you who have not had a chance to read the winter forecast, my premium members, I suggest you do so because then you wouldn't be surprised by what you're seeing here. And for those who are not premium members, the winter forecast will be issued this Friday, and you can purchase the entire winter forecast for only $10. That's your morning forecast discussion. Of course, you can follow NYNJPA Weather at nynjpaweather.com and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a great day.